So just to remind you, tomorrow, Sunday, Mother's Day, we're going to have a treat for the fans at 10 p.m. We have the Strictly FX staff, Adrian Chandler and company, coming up against the Forest Sports Movement. This is the officials. People like Old Police will be opening the button for the Forest Sports Movement. And then we have the Duckman open the button for the Strictly FX crew. And open the bowling for the Forest Sports Movement is Rachel. And open the bowling for the Strictly FX will be Mr. Adrian Chandler himself. So, yeah. You're going to be entertained tomorrow, trust me. Page in Cleveland, Page in Cleveland, Cleveland James, Page in Cleveland. Checkers down at the head table, Cleveland James. Page in Cleveland James, Cleveland James. Checkers down at the head table, please, Cleveland James. Important here, emergency, checkers here. So we're ready for action in our final game on tonight's fixture. So it's the Hustlers team winning the toss and electing the bat first, take first strike. Against what is a very good bowling attack by this new addition, Pacers team. Remember the last game, Pacers defending, I think it was about 7 or 8 runs in the last over. And Monk bringing out some young guns from way up in the east. And so far, they have been doing very well. A lot of variety, a lot of skill from these young bowlers. I don't know if Sparky's training them. But so far, from what I've seen, some very capable bowlers. Yeah, all the tricks. All the variety. And we know Noriega is a champion bowler as well when he gets his turn with the ball. Could this be a bowler's game tonight? Let's see. Oh, big swing down the leg side. Wide signal. Cleveland, what do you think is a good total?
Well, for the Premiership, yeah, I think about 60 will be good.
Another swing and a miss. Yeah, most of these Premier games are low scoring, on the low scoring side. And that is due to the quality of the bowling that we've seen from most of the Premier teams. We had Stable Boys not able to defend 22 runs a few nights ago. So, and he's bowled them right up inside, just as I said it. A lot of variety, lot of variation, a lot of skill. It's excellent bowling. Noriega not getting off at all this season so far. He's been exceptional with the ball, but with the bat, he hasn't been able to get off at all in these games. So Cleveland, you're still looking at 60?
Yeah, that's the only one wicket fall, so still looking at 60, I believe. Oh, yeah. Thanks. Thank you. All right, here we have Shabir Muhammad coming to the wicket. Let's plays it out into the offside there. No runs taken. Good over there. Good, good over there by Ronald. Great over there by Ronald. And the score, one, all the ones. One over, one run, one wicket. So here we have Junior Edwards on the ball now. Coming right hand around the wicket to Muhammad. Justin displays this one. Let's wait for the umpire call. And it's a leg by. Going around backward a square there. Shabir taking strike here now. Justin around the wicket. There's some field placements there, some movements in the field by the captain. Or vice captain Sparky. No. Shabir play this one behind square. No run. Well fielded there by Sparky. Justin lines up again to come into Shabir. Big swing outside the off stump there by Shabir. Great ball there by Justin. That's leaving the batsman. Beautiful bowling there by Justin. Ball up in the air, he could be caught. Yes, he's caught behind point there. Good catch there, good catch. And another duck. Shabir goes for duck. Yeah, the duck man goes there. So the score now is 1.4 overs, 2 runs, 2 wickets. All right, we'll just like to welcome Amir Mohammed to the wicket here now. Well played there on the offside. That's rolling down on the offside by Mohammed. Edwards, he's flicked there. He can be caught. He's not caught. Ball drop. Justin just plays that one behind square. And that's the over. So at the end of 2 overs, 3 runs, 2 wickets. All right, the new bowler is Ronald Ragunanan coming on from the top end, the road end. And he will be bowling to Justin. Ragunanan, good ball there outside the off stump, beating Justin just outside the off stump. Tick outside edge there, and Justin is gone, caught at backward point. Well bowled there by Ragunanan. What's going on with the Hustlers batting? I called 60, and it's 3 runs for 3 wickets. So every run seems to be a wicket. Yeah, and here we have Tyrone. Welcome, Tyrone, to the wicket. Ragunanan coming around the wicket, right and around to Tyrone. Tyrone with a big shot, just rolling through mid wicket there, fielded by Vice Captain Sparky. Here we are, Ragunanan again into Tyrone. That's outside the off stump there, flashing big. Looking to play through the offside there. As he settles here again, Tyrone. Ragunanan comes in to him again. That's a little wider, and there the umpire stretches his hands. Wide is called. Carry the score on to 4 runs, 3 wickets, 2.4 overs. Good hit there by Ragunanan, but he's going to be caught there. And it's now 4 for 4, as I said. It seems like the batsman is going with the runs. 4 runs, 4 wickets. All right, we just like to welcome Finley here to the wicket. One ball to him by Ragunanan. Coming around the wicket, right hand. As he comes in to bowl to Finley. And Finley just squares up there a bit. And that's a leg by. And that comes to the over. The over is 3 overs, 5 runs, 4 wickets. All right, here we have Sinanan down at the commentary end. And he'll be bowling to Mohammed. Right and a wrong. Oh, sorry, Finley. Finley that's tucks up there on the offside. No runs. Sorry there, Finley, for calling you Mohammed. Once again, Sinanan coming around the wicket to Finley. Finley with a big shot there. Down through mid-on. Well fielded there. Comes through for a single. Carrying up the score to 6 runs, 4 wickets. So it's a little while before Mohammed has faced any bowling. So here we see it here now. Sinanan coming in to Mohammed from around the wicket. The left-hander waits. Sinanan comes into Mohammed. Mohammed just pushes it through the mid-wicket region. The bowler runs in and fields for himself. Single completed. Carrying up the score there to 7 runs. 7 runs, 4 wickets. That's the 3rd ball in the over. Sinanan comes in again to Finley. Finley through the offside there, through extra cover for a single, hard hitting single. Well played there by Finley. Sinanan comes in there to Mohammed. Mohammed just tucks up this ball on the offside. Well fielded there by the bowler. No runs. One more delivery in this over here. Over number 4. Comes in again. And Mohammed has tucks it through the mid-wicket region where the smaller, no. Well, and that's the over there. So after 4 overs, there's 9 runs on the board for 4 wickets. Yeah, and here we have Ronald from the road end. He's coming back for the second over in this innings here in Hustlers innings. And he's bowling to Mohammed. I'll tell you one thing, tomorrow at 10 o'clock, this is how strictly FX innings will look. 9 runs, 4 overs when they come up against the officials. This is how the scoreboard will look. Here we have Edwards coming in here to Mohammed. Big swing, looking to put it in the river, but it hits the body. Keeper fields. Who? Ronald, sorry. Ronald in there to Mohammed, and it's a big hit into the river. Fishing. Here Ronald comes in again. Round the wicket to Mohammed. Mohammed that's waits, looks around his field. And he's ready again. Ronald in. Nice shot through the offside there by Mohammed for 1. Score moves up to 17 in the 5th over. There's some movements in the field there by the skipper. And a good hit there by Finley through the offside for a single. Good pull there by Mohammed through the backward square region. He looks for 2. He'll have to settle for 1. And he's a little disgusted with himself that that ball should go a little further. Probably a boundary. As we see, last ball here in the over by Ronald. Not a bad over. That's got hit for 1-7. Ronald comes in here, and that looks a little wildish, and yes, acknowledged by umpire Kurt Bugros. Score is moves on now to 20. Ronald settles again, and batsman settles. Ronald into him, and that's a big hit into the up the street. And somebody has caught this this ball here and he's moving up to Ken. Ken, spectator is coming to you where you can get two cool arms still. Good hit there. All right, the new bowler down at the commentary end is Nicholas Edwards. Nicholas bowling to Mohammed. The score, 5 overs, 27 runs, 4 wickets. Nicholas right hand coming around the wicket. There to Mohammed. Comes in to bowl to Mohammed. That ball is going down the leg side. Wide signal by umpire Rajkumar. Bowler changes his line now. He's coming right hand over the wicket there to Mohammed. Here we see the fine leg coming in, and they now working with a sweeper down on the extra cover boundary. Nicholas Edwards comes in here now to Mohammed. Mohammed just beaten a little bit there by that ball. That's moving away from him. Good bowling there by Nicholas. Mohammed with a big hit, and he should be caught here by Sparky there at square. And he's gone. That's 5 wickets now. The Hustlers team has lost in the 6th over. 28 runs. Yeah, that's an announcement here. If we could get the driver, and this car is parked on Gill Street, PBK 2687. You are blocking someone. Could you just assist this driver, please? Our city number again, PBK 2687 on Gill Street. Thank you. And the new batsman is Randall Ali, and he's facing Nicholas. Nicholas coming back around the wicket, and he's tucked up there by a ball. Just push it on to the onside and got a single. So he's off the mark there. Ali. And Finley is still there, fighting hard for his Hustlers team as Nicholas comes in again for his 5th ball. That one looks wideish, so yes, confirmed by umpire Rajkumar. And I understand his second name is Edward Trevor. Edbud Rajkumar. As Nicholas beats Finley there outside the off stump. Lovely bowling there by Nicholas. There we are, Nicholas coming in there to Finley again. He's beaten outside that off stump again. A big drive or square cut through the mid-wicket region. And that's the over. It's now 6 overs, 30 runs, 5 wickets. And here we have coming into bowl there from the road end. It will be the vice captain, Dexter, a.k.a. Sparky Samuel. And he will be bowling here to Ali. And it's right hand over the wicket. Dexter moves into Ali now. A full ball outside the off stump there. That's touching down a little close to the wide line. And there's a little movement in the field there by the bowler, Vice Captain Sparky. As he looks to move in here to Ali again, right hand over. And a good ball there, beating him, all ends up outside the off stump there. Big swing there by Ali. Looking to put this ball somewhere by Westbees. Here we have Sparky again moving in there now to Ali. And Ali with a thick outside edge. That's beaten that short gully fielder. More third manish. Short. And he goes through for a single, bringing Finley into strike now against Sparky. They look to move wrong the field again, but Sparky says no. As the bowler moves in here to Finley again. Right hand. And a big swing there by Finley. Beaten again outside the off stump. This is the 7th and final over. Some 3 more balls again in this over to go. Score is 31 runs, 5 wickets. Sparky moves in again, beat Finley outside of stump, and the widest call there by umpire Burgos. Widest signal, fair enough. So the score moves up now to 32. And still 3 more balls in this 7th and final over this innings. As Finley waits on Sparky. Sparky comes in, bowls to him. Finley, big swing again through the mid-wicket region. Asking the umpire help for wide. But he's beaten all ends up. As Sparky again moves in here to Finley. Finley looks to pull him through the mid-wicket region. Misses, hits his body. Retrieved there by the keeper. Score. 1 more ball in this over. 32 runs, 5 wickets. Sparky turns, comes in now right hand over there to Finley. Finley connects, it's high, it's up in the air, he could be caught there at the long on region. The man drops the ball and it's running for 4. Picks up cleanly, 2 runs is completed. So that carries the score now to 34, and that's the innings. So 35 will be the target there for the Tobo team. And a lady down here predicted that runs, so she probably has a crystal ball. What's the lotto numbers, my lady? So 35 runs, 5 wickets. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I was now told there that the big game at 10 o'clock tomorrow, officials versus Strictly FX. Officials versus forwards, sports movement officials versus Strictly FX cricket team. The officials will be playing in pink. They are pink official jerseys. So welcome back here now to the second inning here with this Premiership game. Hustlers versus the Turbo, new edition. As we see, Karen comes in there to Samuel Wendell. And the non-striker there is Nicholas Edwards. So the opening pair there for new edition, Wendell Samuel, Nicholas Edwards. As Karen Noriega is the bowler, bowling from the road end. He comes in right hand around the wicket there to Wendell. Wendell, it seems to be 4 runs there. And it's 4 runs. 4 runs there for Wendell. So, leg byes. And sorry about that. That's leg byes. 4 leg byes there by the new edition. So there's 4 runs on the board there for them after 2 balls. Ball again there by Karan outside the off stump, and wide is called there by umpire Burgos. Moves the score up now to 5. Still 2 balls gone. Target 35. Karan comes again there to Wendell. Wendell, big shot there outside the off stump. Beaten there by Karan. Beautiful bowling there. Beating him outside that off stump there. Noriega comes in again there to Wendell. Wendell plays up there, up the wicket. Bowler fields. It's a very low scoring game here. This Hustlers team only were able to put 34 on the board. Skaran comes in again there, down the leg side. Wide calls by umpire Bugros. Carries the runs there to 6. There's a coat of paint on that leg stump. Karan comes in again there to Wendell around the wicket. And there we see Wendell that's tucking up through the mid-wicket regions, and there's a shy up at that road end wicket. Misses 1 run there to Wendell. Brings now Nicholas Edwards on strike. The right-handed Nicholas Edwards. Karan just changes line of attack, coming right hand over the wicket. Some 2 balls again in this over. First over being 7 balls. Karan comes in and it hits Nicholas on the body. Look for a pull shot there through the mid-wicket region. Just backward a square. Last ball here now in the over. Karan comes in and it's a kind of sweep overhead shot there, and 4 runs there for Nicholas. Unorthodox shot. Nevertheless, 4 runs, carrying the score now to 11 runs from the first over. Chasing a target of 35. Over to you, DJ. Okay, here we have Richard taking up the attack here now down at the commentary end. And he will be bowling there to Wendell. The left-handed Wendell Samuel. Left-handed Richard comes around the wicket. Bowls there, and it's a nice drive down through the mid-on region. Hard-hitting one by Wendell. Carries the score now on to 12. Here we see the Nicholas Edwards guy now, the batsman Nicholas Edwards going to face up now to Richard. Richard changes line of attack and coming left hand over the wicket. See Captain Noriga just pulling in one more into the circle. Here we see Richard comes in now to Nicholas. Nicholas. Here we have one by ball passing over that wicket there. By signal by umpire Rajkumar. Carries the score on to 13. Here we have Noriga now talking to his bowler. Probably asking to change the tactics a little bit. As bowler Richard now coming around the wicket. Left hand to Wendell. Wendell, big shot. Looking to pull through mid-wicket, and the ball goes past the keeper there for 4 byes. 4 byes there now. Not very good work behind the wicket there by the wicket keeper. 4 byes. Beaten 2 men behind there. Here we have Captain Noriga a little disgust with this keeper. Changing him out 1 time. Here we have Richie coming in now. Bowling to Wendell. Wendell a big pull shot again. No call there from umpire Rajkumar. Good bowling there by Richie. Richie comes in again, left hand around the wicket to Wendell. Wendell just plays this one down through the mid-on region. Fielded there by the fielder. 1 run. So, that's trying. Richie comes in there, and Nicholas could be out here. Yes, he's gone, caught there in the cover region. Great bowling there by Richard. Able to make the breakthrough there. It's 18 runs now for 1 wicket. And the end of the 2nd over. So we have here now Christopher Big Man Calderon into the wicket here. Not much more again to go. And we are seeing Noriga with his 2nd. Captain Noriga comes into Christopher. Christopher goes down. Slug sweep him over into the river. Missing and hitting his body. So the captain taking it into his hands here now. Noriga into Christopher. Christopher reversing Noriga for a single there. Carry on the score to 19. Wendell is still there. As Christopher now, as Noriga now comes around the wicket to Wendell. Into Wendell. Wendell is looking to pull this one through mid-wicket into the river, but hits in his body. Fielded there in the cover region. As Noriga decides to change his line of attack, coming right hand over now to Wendell with some 3 balls remaining in the over. 3rd over. Noriga, as Wendell has to dig this one out. But in the process, still getting the single. Easy run there by Wendell and Christopher. Called the run. Carrying the score now to 20. Noriga in there too and called the run. Reversing there again. Leg by signal there by umpire Brugros. I thought so. So the score moves up now to 21 in the third over. One ball remaining in this over by Captain Noriega. Comes in now into Wendell. Wendell plays this one a tick inside edge through the mid-wicket region. Gets a single there. Not middling that one, Wendell. That's tick inside edge. And that's the over there. At the end of the third over, the score is 22 runs, 1 wicket by the Tobo team.
Yes. So it's 13 more runs needed for victory. Turbo New Edition Pacers have this one firmly under control here. Just cruising home, really. Yes, so we just reminding folks, tomorrow, Mother's Day, we have a big game on store for you. Final game at 10 p.m. The Strictly FX family will be taking on the Forest Sports Movement family in a celebrity match, so to say. We'll see people like Jeffrey, Old Police, Rachel, the Duckman open the innings, I understand, for Strictly FX. We have Adrian open the bowling, so we have some entertainment on for you tomorrow. So make your way out. Come out in your numbers, get some kicks. I think there's a bet on Cleveland. What's the bet?
Yeah, I believe it's some 20K Sabias. Oh, I've now been corrected. It's 11K Sabias because Strictly FX said they can't make the 20K, so 11. Official decided 11K will be good. One for each player.
So the bet is what? That easily caught long off position. So the bet is what? That the Forest Sports Movement team can't make 100 or they can't beat Strictly FX. What's the bet exactly?
I believe they said that we cannot beat them. We cannot beat them at all, but it is left to be seen.
So where's Adrian to defend himself? Adrian made that bet? 11K Sabias to give away? Carlos, 11K Sabias to give away? That's what Adrian doing tomorrow, please, man? Okay.
I mean, Gary, if they can't beat the mothers, I understand the mothers beat them last year. The mothers beat them last year. So if they can't be the mothers, they want to be the fathers?
Oh boy, the Strictly FX team coming under some fire. Can they fire tomorrow? Let's see. They come up against bowlers. They have to face Jeffrey, Rachel, Scone, Old Police. Hear that bowling attack. Harper, Peter, Pressure, Carver. You have Shelton.
And you figure out the main bowler. Glenroy, short fuse, Cox. Glenroy, short fuse, Cox.
So, can we say we can send this team into bat twice, Cleveland? We'll send them in twice. So, the New Edition Pacers just coasting home in the 5th over. Still looking for 10 runs. Only 2 wickets down. Struggling to make this runs after, only 35 runs and they're struggling. We're into the 5th over already. And we see Sparky coming to the wicket. And he is known as probably one of the top all-rounders of all time that has played win ball cricket, I can tell you that. With bat and ball, he's a one-man show when he's on. But Sparky, you're not 20, 25 anymore, so it's a lot harder now. A big swing and a wide call, and when he hits it, it goes miles when he makes contact. Some of the biggest sixes I've seen has been hit by this man. Hits it very far indeed, very, very far. His brother Wendell, who was just dismissed, has probably one of the biggest sixes we have seen on this grounds. That was some years well, yeah. .26 the score now for 2. 5th over. What's happening out there? Oh, swing and a miss. Oh, great bowling indeed. Is pitching that ball perfectly. Moving it away perfectly against the lefty. Ain't much you can do about that. Sparky getting some of his own medicine. Whoa, beautifully bowled. So one more ball to complete over number 5. So we're going deep into the innings to get this 35 runs. We're trying to bring that one back in. That's a wide ball, yes, definitely. Coming back after it passes the wicket. So it's a wide. It's not where it collects, it's where it passes the bat. So even though it came back a long way, pitch way outside the line of the off stump. Wow, he's getting that ball to move a big way, Justin. That's a great over by Justin there. So it's 27 for 2 after 5 overs. And Jasbo, wayward delivery, wide signal. So the game just dragging along. Oh, that's even wider delivery, wide ball. Not getting that ball to pitch. Starting way too wide. Easy call for the Empire. Come on, guys. Bring some life to this game. Come on. Oh, beautiful delivery. Toe crusher. A lot of people say Jasbo is probably among the fastest of the people on the wind ball circuit. Good bit of feeling there on the long stump. Another wide. So, New Edition Pacers not getting batter ball, but run still coming. They're just crawling home now. Yeah, sometimes you see a low total and, you know, it doesn't motivate you that much. But I think some credit must be given to the hustlers, bowlers. Oh, that's a wide again. He's not lining up at all. Way outside the off stump, not lining up at all, Jasbo. Has the pace, has the length, but the line is off. Easy calls for Rajkumar. Big edge, and he's gone. So we're just crawling home now. 32 runs, 3 more runs required for victory. And I've been informed here by my scorer that that was a long duck by Sparky there. So Hustlers are saying you're going to win this in the last over. Not this over, not over number 6. Yes, and Jasper preferring to bowl to the right hand, a lot more comfortable. Took a while to get his radar on target. Slower one, just dragged down to long on. Easy single. Yeah, so we're going to go into the final over. Needing 2 runs for victory. So Hustlers being able to take this one into the final over. Very low total, 35 runs. New Edition making it difficult. Let's see how many deliveries in the last over they're going to take to win this game. Swing and a miss. Dot ball. Is there some drama still remaining in this game here? Some kind of anticlimax. Let's see. I've seen a game where the team wanted just about 3 runs and or 7 runs, I believe, and the bowler was able to bowl 5 dot balls. Oh, and he's bowled him. There's still some drama left. Going for the reverse. And reverse it into a wall, and he's bowled down. Wanting to finish the game in 1 hit. Not making contact. And Hustlers would take something out of this game, defending 35 runs into the last over. Some credit will be given to their bowlers for making a game of it. Yes, so it's down to George. Crushed away through the covers. Easy as that. 4 runs, victory for the New Edition Pacers. Good fight by the Hustlers outfit. But not enough runs on the board to defend. So easy victory in the end. So we are waiting the man of the match. And spectators saying no man of the match for this game.